Yeah, I, the clap shows that yeah everybody is listening. So there's a round of applause for Sanjay sir. So I'm sure everybody is listening. Okay, so Sanjay Goyal sir being a very renowned architect and there was his views. But at the same time, when we talk about the environment and sustainability and context of the development, we have Shri Masood Malik Saab with us, who is Chairman ASSOCHAM Environment and Climate Change Council and CEO, Re-Sustainability. We know his approach, his passion about sustainability. A few words from you, sir. Okay, I think there's a presentation we would like to share. We'd like to definitely see that, sir.
Thank you, Anupam Saab. I think I was thinking that we will sort of continue the discussion that we started earlier this morning. थोड़ा सा उसको डिस्कस करते हैं और इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर की बात कर रहे हैं और आई थिंक साहब ने एक अच्छा सवाल पूछा कि डेवलपमेंट और सस्टेनेबिलिटी के बीच में जो तनाव है उसको हम किस नज़रिए से देख सकते हैं. I'll just take you through a couple of facts. Fact number one, with development, एक चीज़ जो फ्री गिफ्ट आती है हमारे साथ वो हमारा कंजम्पशन बढ़ जाता है. तो हम चाहें न चाहें हमारा जो इन्वायरमेंटल लोड है, जो पोल्यूशन है या वेस्ट जनरेशन है वो बढ़ने ही वाला है. दिस इज़ प्रॉस्पेरिटी डेवलपमेंट, इसके साथ का एक ये साइड इफेक्ट है. पर कैपिटा कंजम्पशन गोज अप and therefore per capita waste generation goes up. And we will see that's going to happen. This is fact number one. But it's very interesting. I think this Honorable Secretary mentioned a point that the economics have to be kept in mind. What is inside this so-called pollution, so-called waste? It is essentially a resource that is in the wrong time, in the wrong place, in the wrong concentration or wrong quantity. But it is a resource nonetheless. If you see, it is the same resource that contributes to GDP, whether it is the plastics that we make from oil, whether it is the steel that we make from iron ore, whether it is the copper that we import, it is also contributing to our import bill, and it is the same thing which is causing pollution, causing toxicity, causing those mountains of waste, public health impact, and so much pollution. I think this lens, this overlap between pollution on one hand and its economic and its resource and its strategic significance is very important. Some metrics I wanted to share very quickly again. We import 80% of our oil. Indirectly, it means almost entire plastics that is out there in our landfills. We have imported that plastics at great foreign currency cost to us, and that is now pollution. We import most of our copper, most of our 100% of our lithium, most of our cobalt. Secretary Saab also talked about life cycle cost. The life cycle cost of our so-called development and consumption needs to be thought through in the context of where is this material coming from and what is happening to the cost of this material. Look at the cost of crude, look at the cost of petrol, look at the cost of coal, look at the cost of copper, look at the cost of aluminium, it is only moving in one direction. So cost is also going up. It is a perfect storm. As we develop, sir, we have to do more. We have to consume more to build that infrastructure, but we have to do it with less. And I think, therefore, the new mandate for environmental infrastructure, which was earlier only sanitation and public health, has evolved. Now, environmental infrastructure has to be climate resilient, resource resilient, and economically resilient. And to that extent, I think the only solution that we have is circularity, circularity in design, circularity in procurement, circularity in operations. I wanted to talk about the opportunity in this space. The theme of today's discussion is, what are the pathways and solutions, right? Ladies and gentlemen, it is a $500 billion opportunity today. And probably we don't understand that in each of these 11 areas that the government has identified for focus when we look at circular economy, each of these areas collectively make up $500 billion worth of opportunity. a little bit about one example of one organization, how that organization is taking advantage of this opportunity. In 3 years' time, this company, which was earlier a waste management company, the company that I work from, has become India's largest recycler, the largest producer of energy from waste, the largest plastic recycler, the first marine waste recycler, the largest recycler of C&D waste, the largest producer of compost, RDF, other kinds of recycled products. So many solutions. This is a power plant. This is another power plant. These are world-class power plants. Even the ash that comes from a power plant is getting recycled. Dump sites which used to look like this are now looking like this. And ladies and gentlemen, our trucks in one of our major operations in Hyderabad runs on the fuel that is made from the landfill. So it's landfill gas to auto fuel. The fact is that not just in India, but this is the world's first artificial intelligence-powered MRF, a material recovery facility. All of Dubai's waste is being managed by just 6 people. This is India's largest plastics recycling complex. These are one of the many C&D recycling where, you know, sand and aggregate and tiles are being made. This is the first facility in India where precious metals are being recycled. The importance of this transformation, it hit me when I visited this site a few days back. And I saw that there is a huge safe. You know, walk-in safe jo hote na, bade wale tijori. You know, like a money heist wala bada size safe. That's inside this plant. I was like, this is a waste management plant. What is it safe doing in the waste management plant? This waste management plant produces pure gold, silver, platinum, palladium, copper, and therefore it needs a huge safe. This is the changing face of the interplay between sustainability and development. I do not see this conflict, ladies and gentlemen. What I see is opportunity. Opportunity not just in solid waste, but also in water. Recycling everything. In the just few years, huge opportunities in in actually selling water from wastewater as a revenue source. And ladies and gentlemen, this technology, it's not something that we are importing. India is exporting this technology. Next time you're in Changi Airport, the robots which are cleaning Changi Airport, they are being developed and being operated by an Indian company, us. You go to that building, you see that iconic building. That iconic building has a pneumatic waste collection system underneath it, designed, built, operated by an Indian company. So many other innovations. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Asia's first waste management ship, built in India by Dempo in Goa, and now serving the first Marpol facility in all of Asia. Point I'm trying to make is, this conundrum between development hoga, to environment ka kya hoga? Environment ka dhyan rakhenge, iska matlab kya sab kuch band kar dein? I think new solutions are available. All we need to do is have the belief, put some mind and put some capital behind it, and it's possible to reimagine the future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. It's wonderful, especially the energy, the passion which is visible in each and every sentence of yours. मसूद साहब ने एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग टर्न दिया इस टॉक को, जिसमें हम सब लोग कॉन्फ्लिक्ट की बात करते हैं जब डेवलपमेंट और ग्रीन एंड एनवायरमेंट सस्टेनेबिलिटी की बात होती है. और एट द सेम टाइम देयर इज अ ह्यूज अपॉर्चुनिटी बिकॉज एज यू सेड दैट 70% ऑफ इंडिया इज स्टिल टू बिल्ड. When 70% of India is still to be built, we need future, we need a generation, we need generations to be sensitive enough for this cause. And in that case, we have a chancellor of a university, NICMAR, Professor Dr. Anil Kashyap with us. And I think he is the right person to talk about this 70% and the opportunity and the future generation. Over to you, sir.